um, you're being in their energy, using their energy, right? Like unnecessary, like force that would be considered as like violence, aggression, hostility, rambunctiousness, like erraticness, That's all that this system what it tries to do to you, you know what I mean? And then once you react, for real, which I want to say this too, yo, because people be like, you know what I mean? We're not supposed, because we're not supposed to be reactive, right? Supposed to respond. It's more calculated, not violent, and all of that. But you know, if this shit wasn't what it was, this wouldn't be our biggest test. You feel me? And then everybody would just be passing with fly colors, and you see it's not like that. So with that being said, like you really got to understand what I'm saying. You know, um, this shit really is like a movie. Y'all might think I'm crazy telling y'all this, but I will tell y'all this. Like, like, as I'm not gonna say who's doing it or anything. I'm not gonna go that deep into it, but I'm gonna just say sometimes when I get more in the mode of my frequency, when my vibration is speaking about real issues that's not supposed to be spoke about, it's like it's something that almost like tries to go like in my brain and like take the information out. Like I gotta fight for the information, and I know the difference from if it's like me just having like short-term memory, or if it's like something trying to compromise my brain. I'm just being real with y'all, you know what I mean? But it's a lot that like I'm ignoring that I'm not even paying attention to because I know the main goal is just to make it to your next day. Like I'm already neuromelanated. I already know what's happening on the planet. I'm already raising my vibration. It's already a lot of stuff happening to me, you know. But like I was just saying though, like they wanna make us reactive. Everything that we're in is to make you reactive, and then when you react, it's like they play innocent. Like you're not wrong for reacting. You know what I mean? Like it's only so much you can take. Not everybody is. You know what I mean? That's why this was our biggest test, because this shit really is like damn near like I don't want to say impossible, because you can get it right, and some of us get stronger. Do our eating habits, what we're doing on a daily basis, and all of that. But this shit is wicked though, y'all. Like I say all the time, I don't know more. I don't know what's more wicked, the fact that it's just wicked alone, or the fact that like even with receiving the fact that it's wicked, everybody's trying to go along with it like as if like it's not wicked. You know what I mean? That's probably even more scary when I think about it from that standpoint. Because like I said, you see correction with less than in life and stuff like that, and you don't make those changes. Whatever those changes would be that wouldn't be good for you. Whatever it is connected to you. But when it's anything dealing with like this system or what we deem as regular reality, be literally, I'm gonna tell y'all, because of the genocide that the foundation that this was built on, that's why it's like that. Because a lot more people really have always known. I'm gonna say just enough to get y'all to really understand what I'm saying. But it was never pushed to the forefront with the energy on the planet how it is now. You know? So it's like they was never going like, they know exactly what they be doing. You feel me? Excuse me, they know that shit. But it's like that's why like I'm not saying it's the right thing, but I get a lot of people when they just leave this shit and be like, fuck it, and they kill themselves and stuff, because it's like you're already forced for this test as an organic being, and then it's like the more you know it, the more stress it is, because the reality of you seeing stuff for exactly how it is. You feel me? And it's like that keeps building. The more it's like almost like you got to stop your growth or try to stop your growth because it's more pain with what you know. It's like almost like it's harder to take the fakeness, the more truth you have in you. You know what I mean? The more it irritates you, the more you're able to play off of it, counterattack it, transmute. You know what I mean? And coming at you that other energy, but still like it's not to block it out altogether, as if like you're not feeling it on a frequency or vibration level, like as if it's not messing with your central nervous system. You feel me? So like this shit is kind of crazy. You know what I mean? So That's why I just started just blocking out all of this shit, the last of this shit that's here. Like, cause I know too much now, and it's like, I know what I know, how deep it is. It's like they're not gonna talk about that shit all the way out until they like they're not gonna talk about that shit until they have no choice but to talk about it, because it's like everybody knows. Like, you see the same thing with any information that's out now. You see how like they didn't talk about it all in like one sitting or anything, y'all notice that? Like, they couldn't do that. You feel me? And but it was like they had to give it to everybody in like spoonfuls, and then they still doing it now. But basically, what I'm saying is, people had to avoid energy for us not to get where we're at right now. You feel me? Like that, like people weaponize truth, like the not talk about it, to act like it's not happening, all of this, in hopes of like the truth not coming out, and y'all see what's happening. You get what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter how much you try to run away from the truth. Truth always comes out, no matter what. Hold up, real quick, y'all. It always will. It's always like that, though. All right, I'm back, y'all. But yeah, so this shit is like, like, for instance, like, even that shit just now with the bus just now. Wherever I so-called missed it, I don't see how, when I was there way early, and I waited there extra long, and then come and then start talking about the next one, like 20 minutes way after, right? I just turned that to your positive, and I just came on a nature bar before I'm still gonna go to the place I need to go to. Like, I'm like, fuck it. It's like, why do you think it's a fight to be happy, and so easy to do all the negative shit and just crash out or be angry about what you have a right to be mad about? It's like, why you think it's like that? Why you think it's hard to withstand the pain of what shouldn't be, but it's being projected as if it is? They spraying the skies right now, y'all. Look. I just be looking at everybody while they play their role. I'm just like, I'm gonna focus on my music. I'm gonna rewire my brain. I'm gonna be still. Oh, I booked this goddess yesterday, y'all. I'm gonna just say this. Her name was connected to the genetics. It's crazy. It's so crazy how her name was connected to genetics. I tell y'all her name. It's something what we are of that word in connection of different types of that. And it starts with an N. I'm like, what? Hey, the universe be talking to me, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna. Hey y'all, these people with animal DNA crazy. The more I see, the more they have that energy, the more I'm always gonna be on this, and I'm always gonna be wherever I'm about to go right now, or whoever I see, where I'm going, and all of that. I'm gonna bring awareness. You know. See, when you have Asian people that. See, I met an Asian woman yesterday, and she had a very beautiful spirit, right? Even though she's unnatural, she had a very beautiful spirit. But I do love though when I can meet unnatural people. That's not like 97, 98% of them. I like their behavior, you know. But basically, what I'm saying is like majority of them are like rotten apples. I'm gonna be real. I'm just so happy that Mother Nature sees them like that now, from a collective, for us going forward. That it's not for this lifestyle, this ideology. You know, nothing that they're offering to us that we can't see. That's abusing us off the fact of what was done to us yesterday. Like, I'm just so happy that this shit is happening, y'all. Cause see, whenever I get disrespected in any shape, way, or form by an unnatural being, I think, damn, she cute as shit. Damn, shorty cute. She cute as hell. Hey, the goddess is out. Is out. You know what I mean? But literally, whenever I see that shit, like the younger me, you know, I was like reactive. Like when I dealt with like unnatural people, like unnatural Asian people that was like that, or a white person that was like that, I wouldn't care. You know what I mean? So like I would just go about whatever. Like I probably would have spit on his car. I ain't gonna lie. On his side too, like on his mirror and all that, or did something ignorant, or poked up his tires. You know what I mean? And and I gave a fuck and then just walked off right after I stabbed all his tires. You know? Like, but now it's like I just be like, what's the point of that? I'm like, this nigga dying right now, whether he know it or not. You see how much they spray in the skies? Look at this shit. That nigga unnatural as shit to the planet. He don't got a connection to that, you know? He got bigger problems to worry about. You get what I'm saying? So like I'm not mad at nobody right now. You feel me? I'm gonna be relaxed this whole way out as this shit finish out. That nigga got big problems to worry about, y'all. I'm gonna tap in with y'all though, yo.